Fiat Chrysler Automobiles of the U.S. provided us with a 2018 Fiat 500 Lounge, a Cinquecento. I do love saying that word. Here is a four-seat little two-door hatchback that, while it's a very small car on the outside, is amazingly large on the inside. We very much appreciated the splash of color and the interior design of this little car, especially the extra cost white seats. Though the switchblade key does let you know that this isn't a technology forward vehicle. We heard complaints about the warning bells and whistles when you start up the vehicle, but that wasn't a problem. Fiat has name brand Beats audio. We didn't find that that audio system was that spectacular. It's nice to see that. Also, the TomTom GPS. Again, not really top of the line name brand, but again, a name brand. The screen was a little grainy, and putting in information tended to be a little clunky. While the map was fine, it wasn't as spectacular as other vehicles have out there, a little grainy. Inputting information was where we had problems, just getting addresses and all. It took a lot to put into the touch screen, though it did have a touch screen, and you've got to give it credit for that. Visuals were pretty good, like the clock, nice and large and clean. We liked the clear compass. Also, there was a lot of other engine operational information that came up. We did have problems pairing our phone and ended up never doing that. In reality, we believe this Uconnect system is a little old and out of date and certainly not up to speed with what else you have on the FCA vehicles. Nice to see different information such as speed and economy and travel distance. This information would normally show up on the dashboard, but it was good to have it here in the center console. The AM, FM, Sirius XM radio was fine. We also like the fit and finish of the vehicle. Yes, indeed, there are non-premium plastics in there, but in general, it fit pretty well for a low-priced economy vehicle. We liked the fact that there was a place to hang our coat in the back, but one of the things that we didn't like was the sun visor was very small. Screen on the sunroof, both of them allowed for a lot of sun entry bothering our eyes. Getting in and out of any small two-door car is a gymnastic feat, though with the Cinquecento, you can get in the back seat and still have leg room, which is surprising for a car this small. We were pleased also about the quality of the seats. They were comfortable, and the fact that inside the car, you could sit four people. Now, you wouldn't want to sit them for a long period of time, but they'll have two cup holders, and they'll have access to the power ports in the front. There is an auxiliary, and there is the USB port, and of course, what we always would think of as the cigarette lighter. And then there's a USB charge-only port in the glove box. Now, the back seat, as we said, is indeed somewhat comfortable. It's a small car, it's an inexpensive car, so don't expect premium seating. On the outside, when you look around the vehicle, very well styled, very classic Fiat from the 1950s and 1960s that's been brought up to modern 21st century design standards. And yes, there is space in the trunk for you to do something. Yes, you can have four people in the car, and there's a little bit of space in there to bring your belongings with you. Now, no, there is not going to be a lot. This is a tiny car. So if you want to bring an extra person, but you also wanted to have some stuff, you could put one of the seats down. We really like the sliding glass sunroof. It reminded us of the classic convertibles. The 2018 Cinquecento is different than previous generations as it is powered by a turbocharged 1.4-liter engine. This all rides on 16-inch Pirelli tires with optional aluminum alloy wheels. We found the Cinquecento to be plenty powerful enough for city driving, though maybe not out on the highway for extended periods of time. Engaging the Cinquecento's sport mode did improve the performance of the vehicle and changed the display on the dashboard and gave it a more performance-oriented look. We did find that in normal city traffic, it was a little jumpy. Performance on this little car is great as a city car. Now, we would not want to take it out and make it into a highway warrior, but if you're running around town with errands, picking up a few things, carrying up to 3 friends, this car is a lot of fun to drive. It's easy to park, and it's cute. You've got to give it that. Now, where we did have a problem was the almost $25,000 sticker price. But we did enjoy coming across other Cinquecentos out in the wild. Now, for a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty car, get your best price and enjoy the drive.